Okay, hey guys, so this is me showing you guys the actual packaging of the unit. It's the butter lace unit, and it's supposed to be virtually undetected and everything of that nature. This is me showing you the actual wig and things of that nature, the color. Here's a close-up of it on my actual hairline so that you guys can actually see the construction of it and everything. This wig is big head friendly, so if you have a big head like I do, then this is going to be great for you. And here I start off with my Got to Be Glued free spray, and this spray is just so that it can adhere to the lace, and basically it can make it to where your wigs last and you won't have to keep removing it and putting it back on. And I like to do this step a couple times, you will see. And here's a sped up just of me putting it all over my forehead and things of that nature. And I do wipe off, well, it's not exactly on my forehead, but when it drips down, I do wipe it off of my forehead with a towel, as you will see here, so that it doesn't get like too messy. But you want it to at least be on your forehead like that a little bit, so that you have enough space to like cut the lace and things of that nature. You'll see what I'm talking about once I actually place the lace on there. So then I just take something like a fan or something I can fan myself with, and I use that to kind of make that hairspray get sticky, basically. And then here I'm doing one more layer, so that's what I was saying here. We're doing one more layer of the Got to Be Glued free spray. And I like to do multiple layers because it does help your lace adhere better, but it also helps to help it, pretty much just last, if that makes sense. To me, it helps it last. It helps it just looks more seamless, and it gives it more like stickiness, I guess you can say. And then here I'm using the Got to Be Glued. That is the actual, like, it's not glue, it's actual gel, basically. So I know some people are like, Got to Be Glue, like, is it glue? Like, people have asked me, like, am I using actual glue? And I'm like, no, ma'am, it's actually called Got to Be Glue, but it's actually gel. And it's really great gel because it does, like, really help. And then, sorry, I had to get my little nasty toothbrush. This is my hair toothbrush, by the way, because that comb just was not doing it for me. So this is the brush that I use when I really want to get it all spread out nice and even. And it is white when it comes out, and once it sits on your skin, it's white. But once you basically get it on there and you let it dry, then it is going to get clear, and that's when you know that it's ready and it's set for you to put your lace on there. So you will continue to see me do that here, and all I'm doing is just continuously spreading that across and making sure I get it good on my edges, because the edges are always the part that like lifts up the most and it's annoying. And I just keep putting multiple layers until I feel like I've had enough layers, pretty much. And then here I did dry that, so I did let that sit for a minute, and I did fan it also again. And then here I'm just going to put the lace, and I was trying to look in the mirror here pretty much, but I'm gonna put the lace down onto that glue so that it can adhere to my skin. And there's my mom in the background being funny. She just came home or whatever, so I was laughing because I was like, I think I was like, what are you doing in my video, sir? And she was like, don't try to be funny and all sorts of stuff. I was like, my bad, like, I didn't mean to say sir, but I was like, what are you doing in my video? But I don't mind her being in my video. My mom's funny. But anyway, so in the next scene here, you see me spray some more hairspray, which is the Got to Be Glue hairspray, on top of that, because like I said, I like mine to be extra laid. So this is what I do. You don't have to do this. Like, you don't have to do all these extra steps if you don't want like to keep your wig on for a couple days. I like to keep mine on for a couple days once I do it. Then I wrap it. I usually leave it wrapped. Here I left it wrapped for about 45 minutes. Sometimes I do like an hour or whatever, and then I'll take it off. But most times I do, 45 minutes. And then here I'm just taking some powder that's like almost the same color as my skin, and I'm gonna put that on the actual lace before I actually cut it, because to me this helps it to basically look more seamless and to look more blended into your skin. And it just, I don't know, it just makes it look good, girl. Makes it look good. So that's why I like doing this. And you know, I take that and I put it inside the part also. You will see that on the next scene. So yeah, so you see I put that in the part and I put it all around the edges. And now here, first I cut in the middle when I'm about to cut the lace, and I pull up to my hairline so that I know where my hairline is and I know where I need to cut to. And don't be afraid of all that white stuff. That's just glue. So pretty much like that can like wipe away or whatever. So don't be like freaking out. So here you see me cut. These are the eyebrow shaver things that you use. Eyebrow shaper, I guess they're called. This is what I use to cut my lace, because basically when you use scissors to cut your lace, it basically like, I don't know how to explain it. Like it makes it look more fake when you use scissors because it's so straight. But when you use this, it's more jagged and it makes your hairline look like way more real. So this is a trick that I've learned from like watching other YouTubers, and it actually does work. And you do have to be really careful, because the first time I did do this, I did like put a little slit inside my forehead. I cut myself a little bit. Not here, but the first time I did it, when I first tried this method, I did cut myself. So you do have to be careful. You see me squinting because I do not want to cut myself, because I've done it before and it hurt. And yeah, so here you just see me cutting it, and you want to just cut as precise as you can. You can always use scissors to kind of get the extra excess off, because that's what I do. Like I'm doing here, I just use scissors to get the excess off. But for the most part, I use the eyebrow shaper because it makes more of a jagged, more of a realistic looking hairline. And you will see that like once this whole thing is done, you'll see like how much, you know, it makes your hairline look like really, really bomb and seamless and real. And here I'm just continuously cutting off that lace on that side or from around my ear and things of that nature. And I'm also being careful because scissors can cut you too. So that's what I'm doing here. Again, still just using scissors to cut. And I already had cut the other side also while I was off camera, because I already showed you guys like the one side how I do it. So it's pretty much self-explanatory. And here I just use more Got to Be Glue Free Spray, because then this helps like those little pieces that stick up and that whiteness that you see, it helps it adhere, and it helps everything just kind of seamlessly, as you can see, like blend together. And then any parts that are like still sticking up, it helps. So here's the makeup time. So I already had like did my eyebrows off camera, and I was just showing you guys what I was using. And this is basically just like a real basic makeup look. This took me like 20 minutes to do on camera, but this normally would take me like 10 minutes. So first I take my Juvia's Place Juvia's Place concealer, and I put that everywhere where I want to conceal, where I have dark spots, down my nose, on my chin, and things of that nature, so that, you know, I can blend that out and things of that nature. And it can, I like to do this under my foundation sometimes because it seems to be more seamless to me. And then here I'm just blending this out with a Real Techniques blending brush, and this is a foundation brush from Real Techniques. I believe it's called the Expert Face Brush. I believe this is what this is called. So here I'm blending that out, and of course, like at first it looks kind of scary. You're like, oh my god, like this is never gonna blend. Like, girl, once you get to blending, it's like it blends seamlessly. So here you can see that's all blended in. And then now I'm gonna take my Maybelline Fit Me, and this is in the shade 368, and I'm just taking that in the spots where I didn't put the actual concealer. Sorry guys, it's kind of late. Where I put the actual concealer, and I'm using that in the spots where I need it. And I don't put super heavy foundation on because I don't feel like I really need it, especially in the summertime. Like I don't really wear makeup, but today I just wanted to do kind of a get ready with me because I was going out to dinner and things of that nature. So just want to show you guys, you know, me getting ready or whatever. So I put a little bit on my forehead, my nose, and then little areas. Then I take my setting powder for, and this I use this powder only for like the parts where I conceal, because it is a little bit lighter, but it's also not too light to the point where I feel like it's like, you know, just too blinding. Because like I like to look more like natural and sun-kissed and things. Like in the summertime, you know, I don't want to look like, sometimes I don't want to look too highlighted. I just want to look like still natural. And that's the look I was going for, because I didn't want to do too much with this wig. I just wanted to do like a little bomb, you know, IG baddie makeup look or whatever. And I put that on top of my eyes also to help set. And then I use this Fit Me powder. This is in 40 dark, and I use this as a contour. So I'm using that to, you know, snatch my face a little bit more and to add a little bit more depth into my skin. It's a little bit darker than me. It's not like way too dark, but I just use that to, you know, get my skin together, y'all. Well, my contour together, not my skin. To get my contour together so that, you know, you have some depth to your face. You don't want everything to look flat. And I like it to look like I actually have like, you know, cheeks or whatever, you know, cheekbones, whatever you want to call it. Put that all over my face. And then here I took some highlighter on this brush because I didn't feel like going back in and grabbing like another brush for a highlight. So I was using some highlight under my brow bone, and I put a little bit down my nose. I didn't do too much highlight because, again, like I said, I wanted to look natural. And as you see, I did put on lashes. I did record me putting on the lashes, but it took me like so long to put them on that like I was just like, no, I'm just gonna take this part out, because it took forever. Excuse my little dirty hair wrap thing. Like that's the thing I just use for like when I'm doing my makeup and my hair and stuff. So yeah, it's just makeup on there, so I need to wash it, but excuse that. So then I'm using my Lancome mascara to get my lashes together, and I use that on the top and the bottom to get, you know, everything to look seamless and things of that nature. So that's what you see me doing here. It's just, you know, and I love this mascara. It's a great mascara even on its own. And then here is the finished look. And I took a black, the pencil that I use for my brows, I use that around my lips so that it can give kind of a little bit of a definition around my lips, because I like that look. You don't have to do this, but I like it, so that's why I do it. So yeah, so I just use that, and then I put that as a lip liner, and then I use this lip gloss, which is from one of my friends' line that she has, and I will make sure to tag her so that you guys can go follow her and things of that nature. She has great products, all kinds of products. Here I am just showing you guys everything and getting myself together so you guys can, you know, see the finished look here. And then I go back in with that pencil and I just add more depth or whatever. You know, I just kind of go back and forth to whatever I want to do. You know, sometimes, you know, it's like, okay, yeah, it looks good. And other times I'm like, okay, no, I need to add a little bit more. Y'all, this hair is so freaking bomb. Like, oh my God, look at that hairline. And of course, I was showing you it's a little piece sticking up, but I really don't care. Like, sis, this looks like it's my hair. Like, do you see the parting? Look at this. Oh my God. Like, girl, yes, look at me. And then I'm gonna show you guys like the curls. This wig was $70 at my local hair store, but I know you can find it online for like $40 because hair stores be taxing. But yeah, this hair is bomb. Like, I love it. I got so many compliments on it. Yeah, it's bomb. I love it. Absolutely love it. I'm just feathering it back, and then I'm gonna step back and show you guys the length. It's pretty long, but I like longer wigs sometimes, and it's a super light wig. It's not super heavy either. So yeah, I hope you guys really like this video, and I know you guys are gonna want to see more. And thank you guys so much for watching. Bye guys.